this is gonna be a brand new feature with zeeeboii in the cut. You get me? Boom. Welcome. Listen, when the last time you come back to the crib, bro?
I was just in Pakistan for 40 days.
Akhi, Pakistan, akhi.
I stopped off in Dubai for like a few days. I came here, this guy was sleeping. I walked in, this guy was sleeping.
I was rubbed out, my people.
This guy was sleeping.
Get me?
But now I'm back and you're actually awake this time, so you can properly,
Tap
chat.
in.
Yeah.
How was your time in Pakistan?
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Well, after like 20 years seeing my family, I'm a bit of a coconut, innit? I haven't really gone, so that's my Urdu, my Punjabi's a bit arse.
Yeah, I know about that when you was here. You get me? Man was getting you to translate. You couldn't even, you get me? But it's alright. It's cool.
One thing about Dubai though, because there's so many Pakistanis here, like, you're mocking me for not being able to speak proper Urdu and that, but this is where I actually like patterned up my Urdu and learned more. When I went there...
You learn it more when you
I learned better, what, in Pakistan?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, when you're there, obviously, but I learned a lot of Urdu Punjabi whilst I was in Dubai.
How long was you in Pakistan for?
I was supposed to be for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It ended up being like 43 days or something like that.
You counted the days.
Obviously, there was a war.
The
Flights
war.
got delayed. Had to stay there for longer, but it is what it is. Got to spend more time with the family.
People get unalived, like during the war. Like, the people actually get class.
So it wasn't like bare. Obviously, the news likes to make things seem more than it actually is. But in the area that I was staying in the city, CR court.
Yeah.
There was like some mad things happening in the area. Like you could see fighter jets in the skies.
Mad.
Man, I never seen nothing like that before, innit?
Tell me the story about the dog.
Yeah, so for those of you guys that don't know, so my cousin, he found a stray dog on the streets, because in Pakistan you get a lot of these kind of, in Dubai you get quite a bit as well, like stray cats and stuff that. And it's quite a peak, you've seen it as well on your Snapchat story, you get these little cats having babies and stuff outside, they're hungry, you have to feed them.
Man's got like 7 kittens outside now.
I need to see that, though. I need to see that. But yeah, I literally saw a stray dog and back legs not working at all. And he just picked up, he does this quite a bit, and he took it in and just looked after it. Back legs completely not working, paralysed. And we took it to the vet together, and the vet was basically saying how this dog looks like it's been there for about 2 weeks. So if you think about it, bro, it's peak. Like a lot of guys, you see these pets, or these, not even pets, stray animals on the streets and no one does anything. And his legs, the inside of his legs were like scratched up because it must have been dragging itself across the floor, innit?
Yeah.
But big respect to him. He took it in, cleaned it, washed it, and now, like the other day, we've had it for about a week and something. His legs are starting to like move a little bit.
Yeah.
I made a whole vlog about it, just documenting the whole picking up the dog. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like
crazy, bro.
in the UK, these man love dogs, proper dogs, cats, everything. In Pakistan, other countries, bro, you just see dogs on the street like it's nothing, bro.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's like Jamaica.
What's Jamaica like?
It's the same, stray dogs.
Yeah.
1 bag of stray dogs. When I went Turkey to get my head done, even the stray dogs that's on the streets, they all got tagged. They got like a tag, like they can track every single dog. You know that they got like they're stray dogs, but they got a collar tag. Like they got like a microchip. Yeah. They got microchips still. Yeah, man. But obviously, I went back to the UK, man. The UK was for me. I realized man's like the value that I bring into UK culture. When I went back to the UK.
You're gonna notice it when you leave for so long and you come back.
Nah, because it's like when I was in the UK, it was just drawing up. Like all my content was based around getting drawn out.
Yeah.
And it made me realize how off, like, bro, like, like some people really, like, some people don't have no goals in life, you get me? I'm not saying the person who I'm getting drawn up by don't, you get me? I see them doing positive stuff, but it made me realize man's power and man's influence to just the younger generation and like a lot of the older lot follow man as well. But it made me realize that pride is the devil. Pride is the devil. Like your pride is the devil. Like that, what was happening is like, nah, man's saying that I have to say that. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And it's like pride can get you killed. And sometimes it's like, for me, my mindset is like, if I allow a man to say that, then other people will say that. But really and truly, when you don't respond and you just keep on doing it, you kill them success.
Yeah, with kindness as well.
Yeah, you kill them with
Same.
kindness, success.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it made me realize, like, bro, like, all jokes aside, like, man's I'm humble, innit? I'm a humble person. I don't go around, like, doing mad stuff, you get me? Man's doing mad stuff, but I don't go around like, even with the content that man put together is like, straight, like, authentic content, like, speaking to man's people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Man's not on this high life, vlogging, nice cars. Man's on this
lifestyle.
Like, man's on this back to basics. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And it made me realize, is like, when you're doing certain things, it's like people secretly, they hate that.
Yeah. Of course, man. You gotta protect your energy. That's why it's good you being out here, like.
Yes,
locked
man.
in, bro. Guys, for those of the guys don't even clock this, yeah. Ever since the start of this year, bro. Daily YouTube videos, yeah. This shit is not easy. Like, if you think it's so easy, try it for yourself. It's very easy to look at someone and be like, oh, look, he's just posting on YouTube. Oh, now I'm seeing popping up on my YouTube, bro. I was there when videos were getting like 100 views, 200 views, yeah. This is a big bouncer, but you don't care, bro. It's work rate, yeah. That's one thing I learned living with this guy for a year. Living with this guy for a whole year, yeah. I don't know how I'm still out here surviving, yeah, but I made it, yeah. But every single day, posting on YouTube, and yeah, man, just locking in, stayed away from those kind of people because, like, at the end of the day, it can affect your mindset and your energy, innit?
So it affected my mindset and my energy, and I take accountability because when I realized, like, man's target audience of people, bro, they're not even the people that man thinks. Like, yeah, the hood people will tune in, but man's target audience of people are like just normal people, bro. Like, that's man's demographic is normal people. When people reach out to me, like, who you arguing on the net? Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, they're looking at me and like, leave that to them. Carry on doing what you're doing, bro. You're a big asset of what you're doing. Your voice. But do you know what? This one powerful thing that I learned, yeah. Building your own personal brand is key. The reason why it's key, because even when I was going back and forth with my man, he didn't have his own platform. He didn't have a YouTube platform, so he had to jump on other people's platforms. No. He had to jump on other people's podcasts to reply. Do you get me? Because he thought it's not his Insta's not big enough. Yeah. Where man's just on here, upload, bam, and that's in the next year, 2, 3 years. Because obviously no one, like, people are looking at the come up now because I've already built a personal brand. But people don't see the come ups of the Chunkses and the Sidemans and the Beta Squads from when they was trying 5 years ago. They only see 5 years in, and I get it. I was saying to you earlier about retention. If you master retention on YouTube, your life has changed. But you have to lock in for 3-4 years, like 3 years locking in, not mastering 5 years. You get me? And obviously for man, it's like, I'm about to do the boxing reactions and all of that, because I've got a whole Wicked and Bad YouTube with like 35 subscribers, bro, and it's like 35,000 subscribers, and bro, I haven't even, and fighting, that's man's thing. This is why so much people are engaged when it comes to the fighting stuff. So I know, like, covering this stuff and the fighting stuff, but for me, I'm just like, look, man's home. Retention on YouTube. YouTube is the best social media outlet, yeah, ever.
What have I been saying?
You said that. It's the best. TikTok, you don't really need to have any, you don't really need to have anything. You can go off for something for, yeah, TikTok is just like, you can speak on something for 30 seconds and the algorithms, it gets mad views. And this is why I get onto artists, because you don't need to have followers to actually make your music blow. So it's like, and then Instagram is clean. There's certain things you can post and then you'll connect. But Instagram is your professional. Like, Instagram can be your professional, but YouTube, long form, you can't fake energy, bro. Facts. Like, you can't fake energy. I can't make long form content every single day and fake energy. You don't know how I am. You don't just know it. Like, I can't fake that. Do you know what I mean? It's either you take to me or you don't take to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, long form, you can't fake energy. If your energy is gonna, you're gonna come out. There's no playing to the camera.
No edits, no nothing. That's why, like, TikTok and stuff is good for exposure. It's the only app we can post yourself dancing and get like 1 million views. That just don't run anywhere else. Instagram, like you said, is good for professional. But YouTube, when you're sitting here, listening to Bouncer talk, like, you know, every single day, even if it's 20 minutes every single day for like 2 weeks, that's more than people speak to their own family members or friends and stuff. That connection that you build with podcasts, people can watch a podcast of yours and all of a sudden they feel like they know you because they can see the real side of you. That's why YouTube,
And guys, soon man's gonna be, you can listen to man on audio soon.
Spotify.
When is it live? Did it go live instantly or what did it say?
We'll see. Hopefully, this should be probably on Spotify. If not, within the next week or two, something like that.
Week or two? It can't be week or two for it to be
It's 24 hours, isn't it?
Oh.
But we'll see if it gets...
Yeah, this is coming out tomorrow, guys. I'm just saying, type in the Bouncer Hub. Soon there's going to be a link in the description where you can listen to man. I know a lot of people train on that. And man posts at 2 p.m. and in the evening. So man's just putting all man's old audios, all the old audios on Spotify as well. And audio platforms. Guys, I just thought, you know what? Man's building man's own personal platform, and if I was an artist and if I was a manager, I'll be putting all these things in place for man's artist. Or if I was managing someone, so I got to do it for myself. I got to do all these things in place for myself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But what I will say to you is, I'm noticing when people now start doing a lot of authentic content as well. I'm noticing people online. I'm noticing people do it on YouTube and that, and it's like, yeah, bro, like, big shout out to Tanks. Obviously, man, follow Tanks' footsteps, and big shout out to Tanks. You get me? But yeah, man is not stopping. I'm flipping 4 or 5 months. I'm 5 months in. Do you know what I mean? Get ready, 2 years. All I'm gonna do is improve and improve and improve. You get me? And look at things where I can take my time, go down different directions, talk about this, and then have a clear or a solid. You get me? Direction. But yeah, man, flipping. Yeah, one thing I learned about UK, I loved being back, and I jumped on loads of podcasts. I went through the podcast circuit. This is, as I say, it's retention. This is why Andrew Tate, and this is why Andrew Tate will jump on so many podcasts, because it's free promo. A lot of people sometimes look at it like, how much you paying me to jump on the podcast, not knowing that the podcast is doing you more of a favor. You get me? I got a podcast out with RTM, Young Spray. Bro, the podcast is a 2-hour podcast with 100,000 views, bro. That's mad, 2 hours. I got a podcast with Shizio. Is it Shizio? Shizio. That's a 2.5-hour podcast with 70k views.
It's like 5 hours of content.
5 hours of content.
Like that.
Just bam, bam, bam.
Clips.
So clips. And for me, is like, what I realize in this space is, you're not gonna outwork me. I'm gonna work smart and not hard. And I'm 3 hours ahead of you guys. You get me? So when you lot sleeping, I can wake up at 5. I can wake up at 5, 6 in the morning, and you lot going to your bed. And I could have made 3, 4. You get me? Little 20 minutes to 15-minute clips, and then going to work, then to train, and having a routine. And this summer, from May to like September. In Dubai, man's locked in. I even said to my brother in LA, look, every single day we're gonna wake up in the morning with our sweatsuits on, and we're gonna do an hour skip, just an hour skip, 30-day challenge. You get me? So from 30-day challenge, no excuses, and this is what it takes to be a winner. Because after that, bam, focus on work, bam, you manage yourself, you get your work done, and then you chill for the day. You get me? You chill for the day for your own sanity. You get me? How are you managing your day? Because I've seen that since he's been with me for a year before, and I was on it, bro. Do your content. I see him up it. So well done.
Yeah, bro. One thing I learned from this, like, last year in Dubai is, like, especially from Bouncer, like, see, work rate. You know, I would post a YouTube vlog. You know, I do YouTube videos, and I would post a YouTube vlog, and maybe I'd make one clip out of the video if I was feeling good that day, yeah. Bro, there'd be times where we do a video together and he'd be like, yo, make like 10 clips out of this video. I'm thinking 10 clips, bro. The video itself is 10 minutes. How am I gonna get 10 clips out of 10 minutes? But bro, I would do it. And I would work smart, not work hard. Yeah. Sometimes a clip would like maybe not have any subtitles, but then it still bangs, and then you learn these things, isn't it? And work rate like that is, I learned that about myself now.
What's going on with your Insta now?
Literally the other day, you know, posted a YouTube video, started clipping it up, and one of the clips posted on my Instagram got like 1.6 M in like a week. My followers like flew off. But again, it's
How much followers you gained?
again just under like 2,000, but it's basically like almost doubled my Instagram, innit?
Brother, look at that.
That's I attribute that partially to the work that I learned from Bounce Winner. The old me would just be like post and go.
And this guy is the YouTube GOAT. He told me from like 2 years ago, Bouncer, forget about all these mad edits. He used to do all the vlogging. He said, let's just post authentic content. Let's just post it. That's the new era. I do believe this is coming. Don't worry about what Mr. Beast and that's doing. Highs, we used to talk about this. And then I done 7 clips, 7 long form content, yeah, because I looked at Hamza. I looked at what Hamza was doing, you get me? And I done 7 of them, and I didn't post it. And then this year, I was just like, yep, Z, this is what man's doing. I'm locking in. This is what I'm doing. I'm building my personal brand, because when you build your personal brand, you can't portray yourself. You can never portray yourself, bro. You can bank on yourself. Everyone will tell you dreams about this partnership, this idea, and respectfully, just say no. Dumb down on you or what you do. Dumb down on that, and even if it takes a year or 2 years, I promise you, you will never portray yourself. But there will always be other people that will share you dreams, and you'll portray. And what happens is you'll build up their thing, and then you ain't got there's no food in the plate for you. So that's what I would kind of say. You get me? You just have to, but be prepared to not really see the results for 2 years. But longer than that. But as long as you can pay your bills, you can go on 1-2 holidays, and you can maneuver, and you know that you're going down a direction, and always be willing to pivot. Be willing to pivot. You get me? And just get ready for it. I don't use X. I always try my best to use X. X is not for me. I just realized X is just not for me. Like, I'm happy with Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. You get me? I'm happy with them apps. So just do what works for you, but be able to pivot. You get me? What advice would you give to anyone that wants to get into editing and content creating?
I would say if you want to get into content, to be fair, most people would recommend it. I would say only do content if you really truly have some sort of value to actually offer, because in a world where everyone wants to do content, everyone wants to do TikTok, YouTube, the ones that are really going to succeed are the ones that, one, are passionate about what they do, they actually care about what they're doing, and 2, they have some sort of value. If you're just talking for the sake of talking, people can see through it, and you might get a bit of clout here and there, but when push comes to shove, you'll see who really has lasted. And there's certain reasons why some YouTubers, even influencers like Bouncer, whoever it may be, after 5-6 years, they're still here. Why? Value, substance, yeah? So do the content, do whatever you think is best for you, and make sure you have good intentions, yeah? And that's what I'd say, to be honest.
Guys, 80 minutes of pure game, you get me? You got the boy zeeeboii. I'm gonna leave his information description. Make sure you like and comment on his page. Make sure you subscribe to his page. And yeah, man, let's go, man. I see you tomorrow, you get me? Whoosh.